Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Got to Gab. I'm Gabby, your host for the evening. Again, I am still on the quest to find an intro song. If you guys have a suggestion, please drop it into the comments. Should it be something that I sing? Should I make it myself? If you have a super dope beat on SoundCloud, now's the time. Insert your shameless plug. I'm looking for a theme song. Let me know if you have found it for me. Let's go ahead and get into this week's video. As y'all know, I do my best to keep it real with you guys on what I'm going through, all the struggles of being a budding entrepreneur and all of the joys. And this week, I want to share with you guys 10 tips for starting your business. Now, because I'm new and I'm learning and I'm doing my best to take y'all's advice and take the advice of the people around me, 5 of these tips are going to be actual tips that I have done and do truly recommend, and then the last 5 are going to be ones that I have seen so many people recommend and I'm really trying to implement into my day-to-day life. Let's go ahead and get started. The first one is, if you're going to start a YouTube channel or a blog or really anything, write down all of your ideas. Now, if you guys watched my other video, my story time, then you guys know that I have done the business starting thing several times. This is my my first revamp of the Got to Gab channel and the content that I put out. I have switched things around. I've wanted to start a blog for so long because my aunt had such a successful one at one point, and she would always tell me, if you're gonna start a blog, if you're not sure, write down the ideas, because there's going to be days that you don't have ideas, that you're going to be like, what the heck am I going to record this week? Write it down. And if you can come up with 100, 150, 200 ideas that you know, okay, I can sit down and really talk about this, then you are on the right track. I know, you thought I was going to say you were ready. You're never really ready, but you're definitely on the right track. I wrote probably 150 different ideas for just bringing back like a vlog channel. And then I didn't scrap them. I just jumped to something new and did like another 150, 200 ideas that were business and travel. So I have ideas out the wazoo, okay? And half of them I had to scrap or put on pause because COVID-19, you can't go anywhere. So I don't want to tell y'all about planning the best trip of a lifetime. Where y'all gonna go? To Kroger? Like, maybe I'll do a video about the best, my tips for going to Publix for grocery shopping during quarantine. I don't know, but write down your ideas all the time. This is my little scribble notebook. I'm writing down all the things. I am blind, and so I have to highlight things. Another thing that I would say, just a second, batch record is my second tip. Let me tell you something about batch recording. Now, this is really just specific for YouTube as far as recording. Why is my dog making all this noise? Like she don't see this ring light on. Excuse me, ma'am. Can you please go lay down? Thank you so much. Lay down. What'd I say? Good girl. Stay. Batch record. Y'all, you're not gonna feel like recording every week. If you're starting a blog, you're not gonna feel like writing your blog post every week. So write as many as you can, record as much as you can when you can, so that way those weeks where you're like, I don't know what I'm gonna talk about. Oh, you have this arsenal of videos that you have recorded. Post one of those. Or weeks that just get away from you and are so busy and you're not even expecting things to get so crazy. Boom, post that video that you batch recorded on a day that you were really feeling yourself and had a lot to say. So you recorded 4 videos. This is another one, and again, this is really for starting a YouTube, building a brand, blog, all of those things. Use what you have. This stuff on this shelf, I knew that I did not need to go out and spend a lot of money. I could very much buy a brand new camera, buy a microphone, buy all of these things, buy a desk, buy like things to give my background the feng shui of all of these people who have been doing YouTube for 12 years, to have their kind of vibes. I could have spent the money to hire a videographer or photographer to take pictures for thumbnails. I could have done all of those things. And I said, Gabby, calm down, set a budget, and don't exceed that budget. Wait until you hit certain milestones to say, okay, now I can invest in a new computer that I know is gonna have better storage, be faster, and really help me with my blog post. Okay, now I know that I can go ahead and invest in these t-shirts and these hats because my brand has made it to the point that people are actually going to buy those things when I invest in them. Use what you have. Nobody is expecting your videos when you first start to be iconic. People just want to see what you have to say. And then when more people enjoy what you have to say, they subscribe, you create a following, you create a brand, because really your name or your business ain't really branded until people are following it. This one is super important. Find the right space. Now, if you're doing something like this, recording in front of an open window, in a space that you can set up that you really enjoy, something that really gives off your energy. I love the color pink. I'm sure it is very well displayed with all of the pink I have. I wear pink. My chair is pink. I like this space. When I walk into my house, it's not an eyesore. I like where it is. It's by an open window. Use what you have and find the right space. Part of this process is if you need to have an assortment of pins on your desk for where you type out your blogs, or if you need to have a plant on your desk where you do all your brainstorming for your next big idea, then do that. Find the right space that inspires you and makes you want to go to work. The tip is to be flexible. Now, when you first jump out the gate, you're gonna be so excited. You're gonna have an entire content calendar. You're gonna be like, this is what I'm gonna do next. This is my plans. I'm ready, let's go. And then it's not gonna happen that way. Y'all know that expression, we tell God our plans and he laughs, or something like that? Yeah, tell yourself your plans, and then when it doesn't happen the way you think it's gonna happen, laugh at yourself. When you don't hit 50,000 subscribers in 30 days, that's okay, sis. Keep going. Or sir, I don't want to block anybody from watching my videos, but it's okay. Just be flexible. Okay, these next 5 tips are things that I really want to kind of implement and put into my life, but they're not things that I can for sure say, these are my tips. I recommend these. These are tips that I have gathered from other influencers and entrepreneurs and millennials and my sisters in success, and they're the things that I am working to implement into my life so I can be like the people who inspire me. Plan it all out. There are too many apps, too many ways to plan out your business, plan out your content for like us not to be doing it. And I say us because I have a hard time remembering to like post everything I schedule, to use Google calendars and write out what I want to say when I want to say it. I have a hard time doing that. So a number 1 tip that anybody, any business-minded person, any influencer, anybody is going to tell you, plan it out. Even if it just gives you clarity to say, oh no, let me move this over here. This will flow better this way. Plan it out. Write it down, look at it, and really see where you can improve, where you need to add some more zhuzh. Everybody know what zhuzh is? Put a comment in the comment section. That sounds fair. Put a comment in the comment section if y'all frequently use the word zhuzh. If y'all gotta zhuzh it up. Another tip that I have seen everywhere and that I have tried or I'm working on is be consistent. Do I need to say more? I feel like I don't. It's all I talk about is be consistent. Just be consistent. Planning everything out should help you in that. Just be consistent. I'm not even gonna keep going into that one. Y'all know what it is. Be consistent. It's a great tip. Try it out. Super great tip. Schedule my time. So this is about my morning routine, where I can fit in time. Like, I know I work really hard at my traditional job, but I get a 30-minute lunch break that I could be doing something, you know? Plan out your time, schedule it, know, okay, this is going out on this day, what all do I need to get done? A tip that I've seen a lot is creating a to-do list in like absurd detail, load washer, unload washer, so that way when you go through that to-do list and you start checking stuff off, you're like, dang, I done finished 98% of my list. But also, once you create that extensive to-do list, is to take your top 3 things that you need to accomplish that day. So even if you don't finish the whole thing, you've scheduled your time and finished the things that were most important that day. So plan it out and schedule your time really go hand in hand. But scheduling your time, I think, really focuses on realizing that, and I really hate to say it, it's so annoying to be this person that everybody has the same 24 hours. Don't you hate that? I hate when people who like don't work are like, everybody got the same 24 hours. 10 of mine, I'm working for somebody else. You know, 8 of them I'm asleep. The other few are my little nuggets of minutes that I gotta do the thing with. But everybody's got the same 24 hours. It's about what you do with it. Hate to be the one, but I guess it's true. This tip is something I gotta work on, and it is something that I do see a lot, is document everything. If you are driving to work or driving to the grocery store and you have a good idea, tell that girl on your iPhone, you just say her name. I'm afraid to say her name because I feel like she's gonna answer. You be like, hey, answer her name, and she says, hey, so-and-so, what can I do for you? Tell her your ideas. Document it. Take pictures. If you're recording and doing a YouTube channel, take B-roll shots. This is the part that really messes me up when I'm editing, and I'm like, ugh, something needs to go here. What am I gonna put here? If I would just take more B-roll shots, I would never think, what am I gonna fill in this little weird pause? A lot of times, my weird pauses are 100% and accurately me, and so I want y'all to see them. But also, sometimes you need some B-roll. You need that, like, zoom in on a flower, like a slow walk down the street type of footage to fill the gaps. I get it. Document everything. You have a good idea, write it down. You see something funny, take a picture of it. You want people to see what you ate this week, take a picture of it, record. Document everything. That's my last tip. That's all I have for tonight, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Even if you didn't love this video, make sure you like and subscribe. Help a kid out. Can't wait to see you guys next week. Bye.